Flan or crème caramel is one of the foods that brought to Vietnam by the French, I suppose. It is rich, creamy, and delicious. Here in Vietnam, sometimes black coffee is poured on top to give it a nice aroma. It is known as bánh caramen or kem caramen in northern Vietnam, and in southern Vietnam it's called Bánh Flan or kem flan. Today I will make coconut flan, which is a must-try for any flan and coconut lover.
Helen's recipes.
The ingredients you're gonna need: 3 whole eggs and 2 yolks, 180 grams of sweetened condensed milk, that is about half a can, and 200 ml of coconut milk, 400 ml of milk. You also need a teaspoon of vanilla extract and some sugar for the caramel. First of all, you need to butter the mold so it's easier to remove the flan later. You can use ceramic ramekins or plastic mold just like these. If you don't butter the mold, it will end up like this. To make the caramel sauce, in a small saucepan, add 100 grams of sugar and a tablespoon of water. Bring to a boil over medium heat and do not stir. Only swirl the pan once in a while to melt the sugar. When it is melted, lower the heat and watch the caramelization process closely. The color will gradually change to amber. And turn off the heat and then add 1 tablespoon of lime juice to slow down the caramelization process so the caramels wouldn't harden too quickly. Quickly pour into ramekins to coat the bottom of each one with a thin layer of caramel. It's extremely hot and the caramels harden really fast, so please handle quickly with care. To make the custard mixture, crack the eggs in a large bowl. You will need 3 eggs and 2 yolks. The egg white is what makes the flan bouncier and firmer, and the yolks make it softer and richer. This ratio gives a really nicely soft and rich flan to my preference. If you want your flan to be more into the firmer side, you can use the 5 whole eggs. Mix gently with a balloon squeak or a fork, making sure that it always touches the bottom of the bowl. This is to prevent creating too many bubbles. Then add the sweetened condensed milk, coconut cream, and milk. You can also use coconut milk to replace the coconut cream if not available. If you prefer making normal flan instead, you can also use heavy cream instead of the coconut cream. Add vanilla extract and stir well until homogeneous. Then pour to a pourable jug through a sieve to get a really smooth mixture. Then pour into the ramekins or the plastic molds. Cover with the lids or pieces of aluminum foil if your ramekin doesn't come with a lid. Fill the base of your steamer with 2 cups of water and arrange the custard molds in the steamer compartment. Steam on high for 5 minutes and then turn the heat to low and steam the flan for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on the size and the material of your molds. To prevent the mold from dancing in the steamer and creating bubbles, you can line a towel underneath to stabilize them, making sure that you will check on them during the last 5 minutes to avoid overcooking the flan. Overcooked flan will have bubble dots around the surface, which is still fine to eat, but they are not perfect. When you insert a toothpick or a bamboo skewer into the center and it comes out clean and is not coated with the wet custard mixture, then it's cooked. It should still be bouncy in the middle when you jiggle it. Chill for at least 4 hours or better overnight in the refrigerator. To unmold, run a paring knife along the edges and place the ramekin upside down onto a plate to let the flan pop out. Perfect. In Vietnam, people love to drizzle some coffee over the top to give a really nice fragrant aroma. For me, I just love to add some shaved ice on top to make it extra cold, and then garnish with a little bit of shredded young coconut to let people know that this is a coconut flan. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Making flan might sound really easy, but you need to pay attention to the details to have a perfect flan. I wish you success with the recipe. And please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you for watching. Bye.